The Indian government has banned dozens of Chinese-owned apps over apparent security concerns. Now, the list includes the messaging service WeChat and the wildly popular video platform TikTok.
TikTok now has over 1.53 billion users as of 2023. 1 billion out of those are monthly active users. This staggering growth is happening barely 3 years since India banned TikTok. In 2019, TikTok crossed 693 million downloads, with the largest number of users from India. In fact, 176.5 million TikTok downloads in the third quarter of 2019 came from India. While ByteDance, the company behind TikTok, was enjoying this newfound success, the government of India was deliberating behind closed doors to censor or ban the app. This video dives into the world of TikTok and the Indian government, as well as why TikTok was officially banned. Kindly click on the like button below and subscribe to the channel. The year was June 2020, when it all happened. India finally banned 59 Chinese-owned apps, including the popular social media app TikTok, WeChat, UC browser, etc.
So they've made a list of 59 apps that are to be banned. That means that they will order Google and Apple to remove those apps from their store.
According to the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, the ban was due to a number of reasons, including concerns over national security and the spread of inappropriate content. India was the first TikTok contributor, with 611 million downloads to date. 1/3 of all smartphone users in India have downloaded the TikTok app. The ban was a shock to these millions of users, who have come to love TikTok. While the US is still considering banning TikTok for the same reasons that India had, its citizens are actively using the app. 37.36% of America's mobile internet users access TikTok at least once a month.
The United States is now trying to ban the Chinese video sharing app. American leaders are convinced that the Chinese app must be deleted and banned for good.
One of the main reasons why India took the step to ban TikTok was a result of rumors that the app was used to spread misinformation and fake news. The Indian government had previously warned the app's parent company, ByteDance, about the need to moderate content on the platform and develop kid-friendly content, given how long kids spend on TikTok daily. During COVID in 2020, TikTok took off with US kids spending more time on the platform, which was a major red flag for Indian lawmakers. Since kids of the same age bracket in India were catching up with spending so much time on TikTok as well. During the lockdown, kids had a lot of free time, due to the cancellation of school and social activities. In March and April of the same year, the average time spent by kids on TikTok was 95 minutes per day. Despite the warnings, ByteDance failed to take adequate action to address these concerns, leading the government to ultimately decide to ban TikTok.
We want no security problems with China.
Another major reason for the ban was national security concerns. India has a long-standing dispute with China, and there were fears that TikTok could be used by Chinese intelligence agencies to collect data on Indian citizens. There were concerns that the app could be used to spread propaganda and influence public opinion in India. The Indian government also cited the proliferation of inappropriate content on TikTok as a reason for the ban. The app had become popular among young people in India, and there were concerns that it was being used to spread pornographic and other inappropriate content. This, in turn, raised concerns about the safety and well-being of kids and adolescents who were using the app. The popularity of TikTok continues to spread globally, with TikTok being the most downloaded app on the Apple Store in 2022. TikTok users use the platform for a variety of purposes, including advertising and shopping. Users have paid $914.4 million on TikTok globally, and lifetime customer spending on the app has reached $6.3 billion. However, the Indian government's decision to ban TikTok was met with mixed reactions, and many residents are still not happy about it. Some praised the move as a necessary step to protect national security and the well-being of young people, while others criticized it as an infringement on freedom of expression. Despite the ban, TikTok continues to be popular in India, with many users finding ways to access the app through virtual private networks, VPNs, and other means. The company has also launched a new app called Resso, which is similar to TikTok, but with a focus on music. Resso is a strong rival to Spotify, Apple Music, and even YouTube. Resso app was downloaded 71 million times by Indians just 3 weeks after the nationwide ban. In April 2020, the music streaming app Resso generated more than 3.68 million downloads through the Google Play Store. And TikTok is planning to make Resso available to its 1.5 billion users and music lovers this year. However, it's important to note that using TikTok or any other banned app through VPN or other means is illegal in India. Since the ban in 2020, the Indian government has not announced any official plans to lift it. However, there have been some indications that the ban may eventually be lifted. Back in August 2020, the Indian government announced that it would consider lifting the ban on TikTok and other 59 other Chinese apps if their parent companies agree to store Indian user data locally. This is a good sign for TikTok as it has been taking measures to comply with the Indian government's demands. These demands include setting up a local data center in India and appointing a chief executive officer for its Indian operations. ByteDance may not thrive globally if Indians are not given access to TikTok, considering it's an emerging economy with millions of young people. That's why the company has been actively engaging with the Indian government, trying to address the concerns that led to the ban in the first place. The company has implemented new moderation policies and has taken steps to address the spread of misinformation on the platform. It has also begun to invest in the Indian market, including partnerships with Indian content creators and businesses. However, the decision to lift the ban is ultimately up to the Indian government, and it will likely consider a number of factors before making a decision. The ongoing border dispute between India and China may impact the decision. In India's data protection bill, it was stated that social media companies should formulate a voluntary verification process for users, as well as the recent developments related to data privacy and security, in accordance with India's data protection framework. Therefore, it's uncertain whether the Indian government will lift the ban, as it may want to wait and see how the situation develops in other countries before making a decision.